Hey, and welcome back to another episode of Inoculate Gaming. We're back with some D&D nights.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
That was
Josh.
good. I'll take it.
I think I cut out there.
You did cut out part way, but I still take it. And I'll even give you the figurine to make you inspired.
I'll give you a figurine too.
Ha Nice.
Our Uncle Iroh has tea.
So, last time on the episode, do we have a recap?
What happened? You see, what happened was we were in a church, just minding our own business, getting healed up, and then bells are ringing down at the dock. Everything's going off. The world was burning. We head down to the dock, and we just barely see tentacles. Oh, I mean, I'm the only one who saw it. Tentacles ripping a ship down into the water, crushing it. I fly out there, check it out. I don't see any survivors. By the way, I do want to check to see if there's survivors. Go back to our ship. We unhook it. We head out into the harbor, and we fight a Kracken. It was difficult and deadly, and I'll say this about our characters. I flew into the air, and I got two of our other player characters thrown at me. So all of the damage done to my character, which was like, I'm bloodied from that. It was from other player characters hitting me. And what do? I don't hit them back. No, I featherfall them. So they float back down, shooting and killing. And meanwhile, the only one who didn't get thrown at me was dancing to Grease, I think. He was pretending to be John Travolta or something. And slipping out of the grasp of a tentacle, I think. I think a tentacle had him and then got greased up and he slipped out or something.
Are you sure it wasn't the grasp of the Undying?
I don't think they have that.
I appreciate that, John. That was fantastic.
Yeah, too bad he wasn't Grease Lightning. But
Yeah. Go Grease
Well,
Lightning.
he doesn't have lightning. He only uses fire.
right? I mean,
He does. No, he does. He does the lightning spell, doesn't he? That's not the wrong campaign, is it? He does a line damage spell. It might be a fire line damage.
Either way,
Yeah.
good recap. So yeah, you have defeated the Kraken. At this point, the crowd's cheering because they were very worried their whole village was going to be destroyed by the Kraken in the harbor.
Go on.
And yeah, we'll say it is now the next morning after you've slept on the ship, recovered, had a long rest.
Huzzah!
With my fly left... Oh, I'll hit that long rest button, though. With my fly left, was I able to find any survivors from the other ship after the fight?
I was going
Well,
to say I would do the same thing except use Mariner's armor.
Yeah, he'll swim.
okay, both roll for investigation.
I mean, we could just take our ship out
And
there.
can
let
he
people
just
on it.
roll at advantage, because we have two different...
Viewpoints?
Okay, maybe separate. Okay.
I mean, if you want to help him and help with the eyes from above, then
Yeah, I'll
that's
point
fine.
out, hey, I think I see something over there. The Corvus.
All
I
right.
mean, we just bring our ship over there so we can actually put them on the ship. If there are survivors.
Eh,
I mean, we could
Are you
hire
trying to
them.
carry people?
let's first see how Corvus does first.
To be fair, I would
So
probably
this
thunderstep
would be a
them.
dirty 20 because of advantage. Otherwise, it would have been a 4.
All right,
Yes!
dirty 20 is much better.
Let's see, what would I have rolled? Just curious. Oh, it would have been a dirty 20 as well. That's
With a
Providence is what it is. We're not even in Rhode Island.
Okay, so dirty 20, I put you up to a D12, and you were actually able to save 12 people.
12, wow!
Wow.
Nice.
Out of a crew of probably 80 people on that ship, that's fairly good. That's about the numbers that they got off the Titanic.
Keith, do you recall how much damage the ship sustained?
Our ship?
Yeah.
Let me pull that up.
Does the ship take a long rest?
No,
We can repair the ship.
the ship cannot repair from just sleeping because the ship is always working.
Because
It
wood
get a
doesn't
rest.
work like that when it's been chopped down.
I mean, how about this? Who has the mending spell?
No.
I thought Ed
Nobody.
I think Ed
Nobody.
has it. Ed's the only one that has it. Okay.
Ed may have taken it right at the level up that we just got.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't sure if he was set on which one he was going to take yet.
Right. So yeah, you're able to rescue 12 people from the previous ship that got kind of dragged and smashed under.
What kind of ship was that? Like a merchant vessel? Or was it a warship?
Merchant vessel.
Okay. So these are like normal seamen. Can we hire them for our merchant vessel? Which
Roll a persuasion.
I can do persuasion. I can be very persuasive. I'm very persuasive.
Unless you want to deceive them, but it's your choice.
Oh no, this isn't deception. I'm better at deception, but it's not. 20.
Well, it's not unless you hire them
3.
with slave labor in mind.
That'd be 23. No, I'm planning on paying.
We are not able to hear you right now, Corvus.
That's because I was pushing the wrong push to talk button.
Oh, okay.
What were you saying about slave labor, Corvus?
I was just saying, oh yeah, this is totally safe. We will not be
I don't-
chasing after Davy Jones. Nothing to worry about.
Chasing
That
after
was-
him?
think
He's
we
chasing
should
after us.
talk about that.
I'm
Just-
not doing it. I'm not trying to get them to join. So that's John's department. Hopefully he's.
All right, what'd you roll for the
More tactful.
persuasion?
23.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they have jobs to go back to on the old boat, so sure. You get all 12 to join as sea people.
Seaman.
I didn't want to say that out loud.
Crewman. You could say crewman.
Crewman is better. I like that.
Good, because I need to. Does one of them happen to be a navigator or a cook?
We already have a cook.
I'm a little tired of being the ship's cook at this point.
All right,
Especially since someone exploited it.
let's do this.
You guys were mean.
We're gonna do a percentile die,
It's him, not me.
and what should we say if it's? I'll go easy. I'll go 75 or higher, and if it's 75 or higher, there is somebody that can cook.
Well, what about the navigator?
That's another roll. I'll do another roll for that one.
Oh, okay.
Are we gonna have to find the person who can fly as well?
No, they don't fly.
So that's no on the cook.
Oh, bummer.
It is
Sorry,
what
John.
it is.
Good,
But
you're
this
stuck with-
does have a navigator. You did get their navigator.
Awesome. Corvus, maybe you can get an advantage on your navigation rolls or something.
He does need it.
It has to deal with Fae, Fiend, or Undead.
What?
I'm asking to short rest at least 5 times an episode, and you're asking if something is Fae, Fiend, or Undead 5 times an episode.
I think it's
I guess
more than
we have to be
5,
able to do
but
that too because my sword.
Oh,
true.
yes. He only
But
asks because he rolls like a nat 2, and he's like, does it happen to be Fae, Fiend, or Undead?
Right? Can I roll again,
So-
please?
Our ship hull is missing 49 health, and our
Our
mast.
main mast is
at-
broken,
Our main mast is at 65 health of 100.
and we can't set the sails on it with it being broken. It can break more.
And I think when it was hit, it took more than 25 damage, which is the damage threshold.
To break it?
Oh,
Not to break it, to reduce the speed.
Oh, yeah. It is. Yeah, I know our mast got broken. We'd be looking to repair the vessel before we set to sail. How much is it going to cost? How long is it going to take? And technically, I have the bag of holding.
I don't know how the Pag of Folding helps.
It had our money in it.
Okay, I was thinking, are you planning on either kidnapping a shipwright or sticking the mast in the bag of holding? And neither of those options seem plausible.
I mean, whatever you guys
No.
decide, I'll try to figure out something for it.
I'm gonna try to put the Kraken tentacle in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the giant Kraken tentacle.
Yes, we chopped off a giant Kraken tentacle, and Corvus is looking like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Okay.
I mean, we have 2 of them, don't we?
I hope you like calamari.
What? Go ahead and are you using any spell to try to lift it from the water, or are you doing an athletic
It's on
strength
the
check?
ship.
No, it was on the deck.
Oh, it was on the deck already. Okay.
We chopped it off, and it was on the deck.
How long did I say it was?
I don't know how long it is. I think it was a
Did
weight.
anyone write it down? How big? Like how many pounds it was? I think that's what you said.
It was weight. I think. I think it was several hundred pounds. It was a lot.
I did not actually put that in.
I'll have to review last episode unless somebody in chat can help us out.
For now, I'm going to go off that I said 500 pounds
Sure.
because I don't remember how much it was. So how
It's
much?
enough that we could feed people
Seems
for a while.
plenty reasonable.
Yeah,
So you're trying to put it in the bag of holding. Are you trying to put it in the bag of holding all at once?
No.
Okay.
No, we would chop it up into steaks or strips, things that are easier to cook with.
And what we
All
should
right.
do is we
You're not going
salt
to
them and
cook.
cure them.
500 pounds all at once.
Yeah, I
All
mean,
right,
where's
Corvus,
the
go
fire
ahead
big
and
enough?
roll a butchering check.
And if Elwyn were here, he'd probably fireball it and say, "It's cooked."
I will give you bless, or not bless, but I'll give you guidance, Andy.
Yeah, don't cast guidance when you're concentrating on something else. We had
Yeah,
to
I
fight
know.
your water elemental
Just
at the
water
end of the
elementals.
Kraken.
16 plus my modifier, which would be Dex, so 19.
Yeah,
Plus proficiency, so yeah.
it's like 22.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're able to salvage, I would say, 450 pounds of it.
So we have 450 pounds of
All right.
squid meat.
Yep. Technically, it's Kraken meat, so it's
All the Kraken is a giant squid, which are legit creatures. So it is a squid. It is squid meat.
no, it is Kraken meat because
Kraken.
that comes at a higher price value, so you can sell it for
Oh.
higher.
A lot of people don't even know that Kraken exists, so, I mean, owning a piece of it or eating a piece of it would be, like, huge for somebody.
That is true. We could make some decent profit. trying to
Yeah,
sell
I
it.
really want to eat some of it, but I'm also kind of interested in some gold. So
How about we keep 100 to eat for ourselves and sell the other 350?
that's what I was thinking too.
Because we have plenty of other food on our ship already.
Plus, we've got plenty of time to, and plus we'll have time to find someone to buy it while we're waiting for our ship to get repaired.
I'm from the Earth Kingdom,
But
I'm
how
not
much
that into
is
seafood.
the mask going to take to be replaced or repaired, depending?
Slash how
Well,
much?
Keith, I give you the bag of holding back. I have no idea what we have in it because it's on your character sheet.
so
True.
do you go back and redock your ship?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh, I'll cast Mask of Many Faces and make myself white.
as expected.
Or
I mean, actually, I might make myself a little bit tannish because the people in this area might be a little bit, with the Hispanic, but
Yep.
not blue. Just not blue.
Okay.
hey, do you think you could do that on me since I'm red?
Huh?
My skin is red.
Yeah, leave your helmet on.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I usually do.
You're just very sunburned. It's fine.
I'll have to get seaming before I can do that.
have horns.
Actually, do I have seaming?
Well, I don't have horns. I have shaved off horns, so I can fit in my helmet.
Oh, you're not letting me switch spells until next level.
We just did level up.
I switched a different spell, I think.
and had a long rest. That you're technically allowed to switch spells every long rest.
We just leveled up though.
Yeah, we just leveled up to 10.
Okay.
Oh, I never chose what I was gonna take.
And we also got like.
Oh no, I did.
11.
Yes, I know no seeming. I can cast it on you if you like.
Okay.
No, it's not necessary.
So-
We can have. Oh, Andy, help me out with the creativity here. We can have a lot of fun with seeming.
So how much damage was taken to the ship?
Pull it up again. 49 to the hull
Okay.
and 45 to the sail, the main sail.
The main mast. The sail should be fine. The mast is broken.
I mean, all
Right.
the actually classifications of our ship just say sails, not main sail or whatever.
All right.
The tall up
So-
and down thingy. Yes, mast is good. Roll to Eldorado fans.
So to get your ship fully repaired, right now it looks like it would take 93 days, and
It's
Corvus.
a very long time.
We can't go anywhere with the sail broken though. I
Yeah.
like wind bend into the sails.
And Corvus, what is 93 times 20?
A big number.
So you'd be looking at
1800.
close to 2,000.
It's like 1800 and
Yeah, it's
12,
like-
something like that.
1860. Okay.
1860, yeah.
I was able to type it in through Google to make it easier. Yep, so it'll
yeah.
be 1860 to repair and 93 days.
Only 1,860 gold.
Correct.
I was fearing it'd be a whole lot higher than that. But I will take that.
I'm doing it by the official rules for repairing a ship.
Can we ask
Oh.
them if we can hurry up the process at all? Like if we went and sourced a mast, could we get it done quicker?
Sure, if you put in the labor for it and some of the materials, that would reduce the cost and the time.
Well, the other thing is we're doing the hull, but also the mast. So if we could get two different groups working on the two different projects, that could maybe speed it up as well.
It would reduce the time if there's more people.
Might increase the cost slightly because each group still wants,
Some money.
more than 50%. Yeah. Say we'll pay each group 1,000.
Sure, if you want to do that, and they would cut it down to, what, 46 days?
Ooh, wow, yeah. It's like
And if
10%
we
more expensive, and it cuts the time in half. That's a
Well
deal.
worth, yeah.
Yeah,
And
value.
if we can source our own, giant straight tree, then that might help too.
I mean, do we have like 45 days to roleplay, Casey?
I mean, we can do some quicker things. I think the best part is I want to hear your pitches for how you're going to sell the Kracken meat to the people around the town that were just attacked by a Kraken.
Well, right now, since it is not really looking like a giant squid, it just looks like meat. We can sell it as meat.
You wanted the higher price.
Fresh seafood.
We won the higher price though.
Oh, I guess that's true.
So
Corvus,
So-
you're the butcher. How do you sell things?
They should have
as
meat
the
does not
butcher,
have
I
to
sell
be even
things by making sure it looks colorful. So I generally add a little bit of parsley or such to draw out the aroma and the look of the meat. I will also have our charismatic friend talk about how the villagers can take a bite out of the thing that took a bite out of their town.
Two of us are charismatic, and the paladin's actually pretty charismatic too.
I'm also not going to be top 2 since I'm a giant walking suit of armor.
I can make myself look however I want. I would say I will make myself look like, however, a butcher salesman dresses, and I would talk about this being the finest, greatest meat that's ever come into the port. It is the most tasty thing that these people will ever feast their tongues on, and nothing like it is ever going to come across here again.
All right, roll a performance.
Performance. Have I been getting help from people?
You can get help from me. I will cast
From the
guidance.
actual butcher, or maybe from my own appearance being in character?
I will cast guidance on you.
I'd like guidance. Guidance is good. No.
I'm happy to help. I'm just trying to figure out a good way for me to help other than dress with the meat, make it look real fancy.
I'll allow Corvus's help to give you advantage.
Good. Not good.
Uh-oh.
13.
That's with advantage?
That's a natural 2 and a natural 5.
Okay, with advantage.
So-
Got it.
Yes, with advantage, but hold on. I also got a 3 on my D4. Thank you for the guidance. So 5 plus 3 plus 5.
16.
13.
16.
Oh. No, the 13 is with everything.
So
That's
13 is
with
with
the-
everything.
It's with the guidance.
It's 5 on the roll, 5 on my charisma, 3 on the guidance.
All right.
It's 13.
So, with that performance, I'm going to say you got... All right, you have room to improve, but you were able to sell it at $37 per pound.
Is that 37 gold?
Is that gold?
That's 37 gold, yes.
Or dollars silver here? I don't know.
No, I meant gold. That's what I meant.
Okay.
Brain farted from my working today, so. So yeah, how many?
Alright.
I would say that you sold 6 pounds today.
6?
Yeah.
Only 6?
6 pounds at what would you say? 37 gold a pound.
37 gold a pound. Yep.
That's good money, but that's not a lot of weight. And it took me all day to do that.
That's decent.
Or can I keep doing this until we sell all that we want to sell?
Yes.
How many days or weeks will it take?
Well, I mean, right now we're at. I mean, you have 45 days to kill, so I would say.
But I have other things to do.
Yeah, same, but we can spend some time doing this.
Let's do it 3 more times, and then we'll call it good.
Uh,
I will
okay,
say
so
you.
natural 3, natural 9. I will take your guidance. Got a 4 on the guidance, so 13 plus 5. 18?
All right, a lot better than the
Better.
13 before. All right, you sell 16 pounds at 72 gold per pound.
That was this is the second day.
Uh-huh.
And how many did we get the first day? 36 with 6?
Yeah, 37 for 6.
Okay, so I'm just getting my stride, you know. I'm refining my sales pitch, and
Word of
well,
mouth
you're-
is getting out there.
Yeah, so
Yep.
how much was it? It was 72 gold each?
72 each of 16 pounds.
yeah, somebody keep track of that.
Yeah,
I'm not.
hitting it.
Okay, I got a 27 on day 3.
Wow.
That's without advantage. Hold on. A 27 on day 3.
Are you adding the +4 too?
I got a 3 on the D4.
So
Yeah,
hold on,
I'm
what was-
assuming
what was the
you're
second-
with me
what was
casting
the second
guidance on
day?
me.
Oh, always yes. Andy, what was the second day? 72 for
72 and 16.
16.
So all 3 of us have to be at the market because you have to be helping me with the sale, and he has to be praying for me to Aslan.
All right, so you sold it at $98 dollars,
crap.
and you sold 61 pounds.
Is that enough, or we still want to be selling more of this?
We wanted to sell 350, right?
Yeah,
So
that's
we're
barely 200.
we're at 83.
Day 4?
Yep.
Not good on the guidance. 23.
All right.
good.
So still up there. I'm actually, because it's the 4th day, word of mouth has got out there. So you have a line all day. As much as you want to sell for $100 a pound. Or 100 gold per pound.
Yeah,
So
we'll
how
sell
much-
the 350.
How much do we have left? How much?
So you should have 200 and some pounds left.
Yeah, so let me do the math here.
Uh-huh.
I got the math for how much we made. You do the math for how much is left that we sell for 100 gold.
Well, how much weight do we have left? Like 250 pounds?
267.
Yeah.
Okay, we have 267, and we're able to sell it at 100 gold?
Yep. So add 2 zeros
All right.
to that. So
Yeah,
26,700.
All right, Keith,
Okay,
can we turn that into platinum?
Yeah, let me just calculate how much each, how much we get total.
Can we get just 2,000 platinum?
It'll be 2,670
It's
platinum.
3,452 total.
Oh, for all the days?
Yes.
No,
Okay,
it's not.
3452 with the 0.
Yes.
Wait.
34,520?
Oh yeah.
34052.
Oh, 052.
Yes.
34052. I had 520. 34,052.
Okay, so each of us gets 6,810.
How are you
Uh,
dividing it?
I'm dividing it by 5. The
Okay.
party fund gets that as well.
So Party Fund is getting an equal share, not
Yes.
a greater than equal share. 6,800 gold. I will have fun with that.
So party
Okay, so-
gold gets 6,000. How much?
6810.
6, 8, 10.
Yeah,
All
so do
right.
you though.
Yes.
Actually, the Party Fund I think can have 6811.
All right. So after you've done the selling,
That's like what, 5 days out
Yeah.
of 45. We have 40 days.
I still made it
All
at
right.
least a little bit fun to do that selling, right?
I am going to spend all day practicing a new spell. I want to practice my thunderclap. I'm going to walk up to Corvus and Thomas and say, Patron appeared in dream last night and show me how to do this repeatedly. And then I'll thunderclap them. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Andy, you get +3, and it's with advantage.
Okay.
Because
wanna
he's
hurt
Fey
you.
Fiend or Undead.
I am
No,
not.
because it's a spell.
He doesn't get resistance to those things. He gets extra damage with his sword.
18.
24.
You both pass and take no thunder damage. But you will notice that a loud explosion sound is heard up to 100 feet away, and I say that next time I'm woken up in the middle of the night, or I'm on watch and need to wake you up, you'll probably hear this sound. So
That is good to know.
it'll be an easy way to wake everyone up. So I'll set the alarm if I can, and if it triggers, it should ring in my head, and I will use Thunderclap to wake everyone if necessary.
I've got some things to do for my time as well.
Unless they cast a Zone of Silence.
After that thunderclap, you see guards start to rush towards your location, looking for the reason why there was a giant noise that just went off.
I was on the ship. 100 feet is barely to shore.
You weren't on the ship yet. You were still finishing up the vendor booth, I thought.
Well, I said the next day.
Oh, the next day. Okay.
Yeah, I want to spend the next day or multiple days. I want to be learning this and teaching myself how to do it better. I mean, it
And-
could definitely arouse suspicion if you want, but
I would say that definitely puts the guards on alarm.
they just heard a sound come from the ship that's docked. I mean,
I can just set them at ease, saying it was something like
Poseidon.
barrel exploded or something.
That what exploded?
Something was put on a barrel and it collapsed, type thing.
Oh, okay.
A barrel fell over.
Deception check?
But anyways, what I would like to do for my time,
Okay.
during the day, I would like to focus on learning Aquan more. And
Okay.
then during the evenings, when it's dark out, I would like to use my breastplate and spelunk the merchant vessel that went under.
Oh, hold on. Two things. Number one, I will work with you on Aquan because I'm now more of a master than you at it.
I don't know, but
If you'll play Paisho with me, Kobe-san.
so we've been journeying for 10 levels, and finally, you ask me.
Yes, I teach. These new beginners start beating me. I have to teach someone new. Someone
Hey, I've
who
only won a few
his-
times.
someone who historically has rolled terribly.
Well, you're up against me, who also historically rolls terribly.
That's what I'm. Well, yeah. Momo straight up beats me.
Yeah, it's true. Momo beat him twice in a row.
That is
I even have a Paisho roll though, because I built it into D&D Beyond. I do like to do the roll digitally. I want to work with Corvus on increasing our Aquan, increasing my Paisho capabilities, and also if he'll take me swimming with him. I do enjoy a good splunk, or whatever you call it in the water.
I
Yeah.
will.
Dive,
Spelunking
I think
is
it's
not the right
called.
term, but I'm using it.
It's a dive. We will dive.
Okay, go ahead
I
and
will be
roll
working with my brewer's tools
uh,
to perfect my craft.
for the merchant ship. Go ahead and roll investigation with advantage, because you have mariner's armor and Zephyrus helping.
We
22.
I would say you're able to recover some of the supplies while some of them are kind of waterlogged.
do have to get around the dead bodies.
There's that too.
There are no undead on the ship, right? Fey Fiend are undead.
That'd give me advantage.
Uh-huh. Oh, we're ridiculous tonight, Casey.
I'm gonna say no in this case. They're not undead yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That worries me. Just a tad.
So, yeah, you're able to. I would say you can basically get. You get about $600 worth of merchandise that you can still salvage.
Okay.
Split it just between the two of us.
Okay, that works.
Sweet. So 300 gold,
Yep.
not dollars.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll do the translation.
I mean, at this point, I'm
all
gonna
right,
make that
so-
mistake all day. So,
So yeah, in the evenings I want to play Paisho and hang out with Corvus learning Aquan. But in the daytime, wait, Corvus, did you say nighttime for that or daytime for that?
I was doing nighttime for the spelunking. We could do.
Well, we only did
whatever
that
else.
one night though.
Yes.
We have 40.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for the other 39 nights, I would like to play Paisho and learn Aquan with him. I will be using my what's the spell? There's a spell I can use as a ritual. Comprehend languages. So that we can read something that's Aquan, and like the book that we got, I think that teaches us Aquan. Aquan for Dummies. And I can just comprehend it, and then I can teach him as necessary, as I can comprehend things. But during the daytime, I want to go into town, make myself look like a native, go to the libraries or bookstores. I'm going to look for things that are beneficial.
Real quick, while you're going into town,
You guys can come with me. I don't have to be alone.
roll a history check.
History. I'm not good at history.
Just him?
I mean, yeah, well, no, actually, everyone can.
Seis. We're in Puerto Rico. It's Seis.
So does it have to do with Fey Fiend or Undead?
Of course. Thomas rolled a 3. I rolled a 6. And he's asking about undead.
I would say no in this case.
8! Still the best
Okay.
in the party, sir.
All
Well,
right.
got a +6.
You have a plus. I have a +1.
Nobody seems to remember, and so, what's the first place you go, Sapphirus?
I said I was looking for bookstores or libraries. I don't know what's in the area. What do I come across first?
I would say there is
Well,
not a
the
library,
best
but a bookstore.
bookstore is still under construction because it got hit by a cannonball.
That's
a couple
right.
weeks
It
ago.
did. Well, that's
Huh?
on your island. That's not
That's
necessarily
not
here.
on-
My island, too,
That's not in
never mind.
Puerto Rico.
Yep, I'm off.
Yeah, you tried to tell your girlfriend that we'd go to Father Thomas?
I
Forgot
don't
his
remember.
name.
I have
Anyway.
down.
Your spots
could go to-
end up
we
being
could-
visible.
My spots? Oh, my spots.
The spot. Nobody remembered to cover their spot.
Oh,
Therefore,
I have disguised self. I told you I was going to make myself look like a native. My spot would be covered.
His would
Alright.
be, mine is not.
I'll let you, but I'll let Corvus and Thomas not be. Well,
I did
his is
say I was
armor.
casting disguise self.
You did say that, so I'm going to make Corvus not remember, and he's the
Thomas
one
is
that...
wearing full plate mail, probably.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
you can't really see mine.
Yeah,
He
but
covers his face, feet, hands, arms, legs, everything.
that's true. Well, Corvus gives it away, and
Corvus straight up gives it away, though.
Corvus' spot is very much showing. And
Do we notice it?
the bookstore attendant does.
Ah.
Like, she just starts looking at you, Corvus, like, side-eye, like, are you the one that brought the Kracken to our town? Are you trying to put the town at risk? Are you trying to get everyone killed?
We killed the Kraken. We were actually, we're not... Sorry, I was planning for this conversation to go a little bit differently.
How dare you speak to us like that? We saved town from enemy. You owe us, we heroes.
Did you bring it to town in the first place?
No, it destroyed something while we were in town. It came a week after we got here. If we brought it to town, it would have come with us.
Well, I don't think it's after
fair,
you. I think it's after him.
To be fair, if it was coming after us, it would have destroyed our ship, not the poor merchant vessel that it destroyed.
Unless the merchant vessel was in the way, and it was on its way to you guys.
Yeah, I don't think that was the case. Our ship was docked for a quick getaway type thing.
Roll deception.
May I?
No, he's the one that said it.
But I was totally lying.
Do I get advantage for
You get advantage
or
because
helping
Zephyrus was helping.
Zephyrus, next time Corvus let Zephyrus
15.
talk.
Well, they were addressing me, so I don't really have much of a thing other than saying, "Oh, I'm mute," since that would have gone well. But 15.
You're mute?
That's
You
the only
played
way
one of
you
his
could not
characters, huh?
talk. Yeah. So the 15, they believe you, but they're still suspicious. You're still sus.
For the record, I rolled a 25.
Well, if you didn't cover up your hand, the conversation would have been against you.
Yeah, whatever. I'm looking for things that will benefit me here in the bookstore.
Go ahead
I
and
don't
roll.
know, how-to books. Are there any, I don't want to say magical spells, or is there like a, I want to say forbidden section, but like a section that nobody ever goes to because it's like creepy, dark stuff that claims to be magic, but we of course know that magic doesn't exist on Earth.
Go ahead and roll an investigation.
Oh, pathetic.
He's looking for the horror section.
Which kind of horror?
Just
My guess
a
is Eldritch
standard
horror.
roll, or do I have help with my looking around with the people who are here with me? Are you also guiding me?
I can if you need me to.
Well, you didn't say it before I rolled, did you?
I don't know if he was joining us. He didn't seem.
No, he was standing there quietly
No,
in a suit
we're
of
all
armor, menacing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I usually play him off as my bodyguard where we go places because there's no other good reason to be in a full plate mail in town.
Yeah, that's what I am. I'm your bodyguard.
Okay, well, he didn't
well,
roleplay that he was helping me.
He didn't have guidance, yeah.
Okay, so I don't have guidance. Do I have help with the guys looking with me, or are they not helping me look?
Are they looking for the same thing?
I don't think they're
I don't
looking
think
for the
so.
same thing.
So whatever your straight
Okay.
roll is.
Then my roll's a 12,
Okay.
which is not terrible.
I'm gonna say that you didn't find any like magical books, but you did find some interesting stories about the area. So you have like the Diary and Legends of Blackbeard. You have the Diary and Legends of
In other words, my history checks won't be at a disadvantage now.
Right, now it'll be a straight roll for your history checks for the area.
Okay, I'll be reading that in the evening too.
And I would also say that you have some ideas on where to go where you might find buried treasure.
Oh, nice. How much are these books costing me? It's a bookstore. I'm buying them, you know.
Right. I should have said library then. But anyway.
Well, the library, I would try to read them as much as I could here. I don't have an account or anything. I don't have a residence here.
Let's see. What's a standard book cost?
I don't know. A couple silver.
A couple of silver, yeah.
I was expecting you to be like, oh yeah, 5 silver for both of them, and then we'd move on or something.
I'll just do 1 gold for each.
1 gold for each. And that was 2 books?
Sure.
2 books. 2 gold. All right. I will also go to an blacksmith
Okay.
person. I assume the other characters want to come too. They'll just go together one of these days.
Yes, I need to go out there as well. This
All
way
right.
will be wearing gloves.
We'll ask the smith what he has. That's extra special, something beyond the normal. We are from out of town, and we have different tastes. I don't want to buy hide armor and leather armor.
Right.
Unless it's like +3 studded leather. That'd be nice.
Okay.
Oh, my password manager thinks that the gold spot is a password and it wants to save it.
That's funny. I should have been more prepared for... Wait.
Now you have a new job. It's okay.
What level are your characters again?
10.
Okay. So of his special items, these are his like prized possessions. We have half plate armor of cold resistance.
I can't wear that, but cool.
There is a wind fan.
Okay. How much?
Um,
I've been looking for one of these. Because I have limited spell slots and casting Gust of Wind would help.
what is it?
It's also totally Japanese looking fan.
I'm coming up with these at the same time as I'm rolling them, so we gotta take a second for the price.
Yep, no worries.
So, it is a wondrous item, but it is also uncommon.
The wind fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, what is uncommon typically? Common's like 500 and uncommons is it
no,
double that? I don't know.
uncommon's
What's
usually
normal?
500, I thought.
Okay.
But because this is
That
Slight
seems really
one-
cheap. I don't know.
I mean, you can only cast Gust of Wind once. Well, technically you can cast it more times, but if you do so, it might break. Casey likes giving items that might break.
So, yeah, common's 50 to 100, uncommon's 100 to 500. So, for an uncommon one, I am going to do just the 500 for that one.
Maximize it at 500? Okay, I will buy it full price, don't care.
Okay. There is also Boots of Elven Kind.
I'll purchase that.
Yeah, those would be good on you.
I already have them, but I know someone who needs them.
Oh, Thomas could use those.
I could.
I was
Are you-
thinking someone else, but yeah.
Your fiance?
Mm-hmm.
A gift for the girl. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Next, I'm going to go with Sentinel Shield.
Ooh, that sounds fun. What's that?
Ooh.
That's also another uncommon, so 500.
Think of things that Elwyn would like too, guys.
Shield.
So there's also Javelin of Lightning.
Yeah, this
Oh
is way
my.
better than the book, guys.
That's always fun.
They know this. They use it on me every week.
We didn't use it last week, I don't think.
And then there's a +1 heavy crossbow.
Ooh, there you go.
It is not.
It's
actually-
heavy. He likes hand crossbows.
I
Oh,
like
true.
hand crossbows, but
True.
I'll purchase it anyways.
All right, another
I mean,
500.
it does a lot more damage. You just can't reload it repeatedly.
Mm-hmm.
I will definitely buy the Sentinel Shield.
It's fantastic.
All right.
The Sentinel Shield,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
awesome. Anything that
That was
stands out that
500.
Elwyn would like? He's being just so diligent overseeing the workers on the ship, making sure they don't steal all of our stuff or wreck anything.
Casting mending.
Yeah.
All right, hold it right there. Mend.
Yeah. Like, ooh.
And then... Yep, that's about it for what he has.
Okay, so what are the prices?
Well, the Armor of Cold was like, I think the half plate was going to be about 4,000.
He can't wear armor.
And
Yeah.
then
And I don't
everything
think Thomas
else
wants to put on a half plate.
everything else
I don't-
was right around 500.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm good with just the fan. Like that's a
Corvus
good.
can wear heavy armor.
I cannot actually.
No, he can wear medium armor.
Blood hunters, while they're based on fighters, only wear medium, unless you go another path, which I did not.
Lycan?
I think it's like it.
It might be. I don't remember. Okay. So we've been to the bookstore. Can I also go to a library? Oh, I can go back to the church and we can talk to the San Juan.
Sure, let's do that.
Saint Juan.
Real quick, I'm just going to let Casey know. I also purchased some medium armor. I believe that's what, hide?
Okay.
What?
Yeah. Hide
What's
would work.
hide?
The
Hide is
basic,
light.
medium armor. Is it scale?
Scale, I think,
Scale
is
or half
medium.
plate. Or chain. No, chain's heavy.
Penis heavy.
Yeah, chain's heavy. It's scale or half plate.
Half plate's heavy.
Is it?
Yeah. Splint. I think
Splint.
Splint. Might be medium.
Splint armor might work on her. Are you getting her something to protect her?
Yes, I'm looking for more dexterous, sneaky armor, though. So something that doesn't give...
Yeah, like
Hide.
hide.
Yeah.
Hide would be nice and warm, though.
Armor.
Maybe leather? Studded leather? Get her studded leather.
Yeah.
Studded leather. That's 13 plus dex.
That's
Yeah,
a good
that's not
idea.
terrible.
Yeah, so I'll get studded leather for her, plus the boots of elven kind, plus the heavy crossbow.
So you're buying leathers for your
I have
girlfriend.
a longbow if you want to give her a longbow.
I just want that to be said.
Thank you, John.
I am carrying a longbow.
This isn't that kind of shot, man. Okay, so I mean, what is studded leather? Like 50 gold, I think. It's not
Yeah,
expensive.
It's nothing compared to what we're dropping.
I think it's 50 gold.
Okay.
I think that's what I paid for it back in. Oh shoot! I bought my leather originally back in like Rohan for that much. It was every dollar I had, or whatever they
It's
use in Rohan.
35 gold.
35. Wow. Okay. That.
Or 45.
Or whatever Casey says it is.
For the book prices is fine.
Okay. So we do that. Can I talk to San Juan and see if he has any clerical spells that he has time to teach us?
Sure. Well, welcome back. What can I do for you?
I seek to here for a few weeks, stuck because they fix ship. I seek to learn. You teach me your ways. How you do that? The ghost out of person's body.
Oh, that takes a lot of training, and also communing with God.
You teach me.
Do you know about God?
I willing to learn about this god.
Okay. So he starts kind of from the beginning, explains kind of, where his faith comes from, about Jesus, talks about kind of all of that type of stuff.
Is there anything I can learn? Ceremony, augury, or however you pronounce that.
Hold on, let me look.
Detect good and evil. I don't know, anything that's a ritual. Shoot, I don't detect good and evil. It's not a ritual.
I don't have any more of my clerics still just lying around.
Okay, yeah, I'm
what are-
searching for all ritual spells, and if I search by cleric, let me get you a good list here. Here is the entire clerical list of send it to you in group chat.
All right. Well, he's gonna first kind of show you the ceremony.
The ceremony.
Well, his ceremony.
Yeah, like I would guess how to bless water or
That-
how to have atonement.
Bless water. Also, making sacraments. I would say.
Okay. Once I figure out how to do a ceremony, I should be able to do all of them, but
I'm also gonna. I'm gonna let him teach you detect magic, and also detect poison.
okay. How much is it's per? I think is it 50 gold per level of spell,
Typically, yeah.
Yes.
and it's going to take me hours, but I have
Yes.
time. I have total time. Let me
Right.
get just the list. The detect magic.
Yeah, he's basically gonna tell you like he's gonna teach you the easiest kind of ritual spells that he knows early clerics try to do.
I mean, I would say augury, or however you pronounce that. Maybe divination, but those
That's-
are probably higher level cleric.
That's a higher
spells.
level. He's not going to teach you that in the beginning.
So you're thinking level 1 stuff.
Yeah, I think he'll also teach you purify food and drink.
Wait, that could come in handy.
Water walk. Water walk.
My
No.
We
guess
tend
is,
to keep meat when it's already like going bad.
He may also want to pay him for all this, by the way, John.
Absolutely, absolutely. Remember, we give 10% of our income. I just earned 7,000. I'll give him 70.
That okay. That's 700, but
700. That's what I meant to say. That is what I meant.
10%.
When 10% becomes 1% right away. What?
I will I'll give him. I was thinking 700 in my mind. I promise. I'll give the 700 gold, no problem. And also, I'm just thinking, detect magic, ceremony, and purify food and drink are all first level spells,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that's 150 gold I'm losing in order to write them into my magical book. Well worth the money.
oh, well worth it. Yes.
Anything else I can learn from this man? Or
I
his
figure that's
priors?
enough at this point.
I'm happy with it.
Not unless.
Oh! Detect poison and disease?
Well, no, that was one of them too. I
Oh,
gave you
thought it was
all
purify
level
food
ones.
He
Yeah, I
all-
gave you ceremony, magic, detect poison, and then purify.
Okay, nice.
But he says if you want to learn more, you would have to become one of us.
Multi-class. Multi-class.
A warlock multi-classing into a cleric. That'll be
Warlock cleric doesn't work well together. My wisdom is not good. And I'm already a ritual caster.
Your intelligence is.
I mean, I will thank him for his time, and I will pass on multi-classing at this point.
Well-
I just gained a level. When am I even supposed to get that?
Well, he'll say the offer stands if you're ever interested. Be sure to come back.
I will continue to use what he has taught me to do good in the world for Jesus. I don't know how sincere my character is about that at all, but he's going to tell him because it sounds nice.
Well, you've got to be sincere because you're casting spells from a god.
I mean, I'm putting them into my book and I'm learning how to do them as a ritual.
Yes, but clerics gain their power from a god.
But I'm not a cleric.
Yes, but you are learning from a cleric.
Casey, on one of the days I want to kind of, as stealthy as I can, slink off the ship to practice something without anyone noticing.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
I also still want to do a pie show check.
Disadvantage. I got a natural 20 and a 3.
All right.
And a 3.
Well,
Can we? Oh,
So
yeah.
3.
Yep.
So you can definitely see that I'm
so you
trying
you
to sneakily walk away somewhere.
Clank,
you
clank,
you end
clank,
up
clank.
walking
I will
out,
definitely
and someone
follow.
thinks that you're trying to repair the ship in the middle of the night by how loud your walking is. It sounds like someone's hammering.
Oh, wow.
I'm
So you
definitely
just
gonna
hear-
try and follow.
Oh, you're gonna try to follow?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
All
were you
right.
playing pie show with me? Because if you were, I'd follow too. But if you weren't, then whatever.
Well, probably not at that time.
I don't know what
but
time it
I would
is.
try and sneak.
I would say it's like 3 a.m.
I wouldn't know. It wouldn't be at night. It would be like midday when people are doing busy stuff, so that wouldn't be noticed just going off, kind of. It'd be during
Okay,
daylight.
well, then we'll do midday. That works. Midday, then. It sounds like you're foot hammering without trying to actually use a hammer. But I'm still going to have Corvus follow you.
That's fine.
So, Corvus, go ahead and roll stealth.
So that will be 25.
Yep, he does not notice you. He is still so loud.
Wow,
He is-
even with my passive perception, I still wouldn't notice you.
Yeah, you are...
My passive perception is 20.
Yep, you do not notice him. You are hidden. He is so loud that you can easily walk in the same rhythm that he's walking, and no one would know you're nearby.
Well, I walked.
first.
So,
I was just gonna say my first level ritual spell list is getting really good. Also, could I buy some holy water before we leave?
sure, whatever the holy water price in D&D, just do that.
10 silver, I
Okay.
believe.
Well, I mean, yeah, I could just use my ceremony ritual, but I still have to spend the gold.
Well, I will walk off to a clearing where there's nothing around that could,
Okay.
that I could potentially damage. Place my old helmet on a stone and try using the one thing I acquired with my level up and breathe fire at it.
Okay.
I tried
You do-
my level up thing
wait.
on you.
You
sneak off.
your old helmet or the one you're currently wearing?
My old helmet, not the dread helm, the old
Okay.
helmet.
Okay.
So it has to make a DC 15 saving.
It's an
dexterity.
inanimate object. It fails.
Objects fail. Just
It takes 17 fire damage.
How much ace or hit points does a helm have?
Probably 0 or 1. It is now a smoldering pile of metal.
Yeah, at that point, it's melted. It's melted into some iron and steel.
I look at that and smile, and I turn back to go to the ship, and I notice Corvus is standing there. Obviously.
He's still stealthed. You didn't see him.
That's true. Well, depending how far I'm to the clearing, where I wouldn't burn anything.
I mean,
Well, all I would need is just to be able to see you, so I can hide still in the trees.
Yeah.
yep. So he's still hidden. He has seen you breathe fire, and
I just walk back to the ship,
okay.
not knowing anything.
Corvus, are you going to investigate the helm or keep following him?
I'll take a closer look at the helm.
Okay. You go and see that it looks like it's been thoroughly melted. And you now know if you need candles lit, that Thomas is one of the best ones to do so.
Good to know.
In a 15-foot cone.
And lots of candles. Also, he can also burn the ship up really quickly.
Well, if we need that.
All right. So you head back, and Thomas, you have no idea that Corvus knows.
That is true. I do not.
And yeah,
But
next
does
day
Corvus
goes on.
tell me?
I think Corvus disappeared.
I think he's using his very high stealth against the camera. Although I think he had to step away probably if he hasn't responded since.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I need some.
One does not need Triscuits, but they're very good.
That is what I eat for lunch. So.
Nice. So it becomes the next day. What do you guys do? I would say by this time, let's have 3 weeks have passed.
Yeah, I spent a week selling meat. I've spent days shopping. I've spent a lot. Oh, pie show checks. Can I get pie show checks against
Yes,
Corvus?
let's do pie show checks from Corvus to Sapphirus. We'll do 5 of these.
5 pie show checks. I'm going to roll.
So there'll be opposed checks.
Is this intelligence?
Pie show is intelligence, and
Yeah.
I'm proficient.
For you, it's intelligence. He gets proficiency because it's his game. So
I actually have a pie show check in D&D Beyond.
Did you
I made it a custom skill, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 9 on my pie show.
Oh gosh, you do so bad on these.
I do better with physical dice than I do D&D dice. D&D Beyond hates
all right,
me.
Corvus, what was your first intelligence check on pie show?
So my first one was 7.
Oh, you won
No,
the
you
first
barely-
game, Sapphirus.
Yes!
Barely wins.
Mm-hmm.
That was
you
a
see, it's because my favorite piece that everyone thinks that is so underrated, really. It's because it's the white jasmine flower.
I thought it was the White Lotus.
I think it's
No,
what you
nobody
mean.
uses that. You White Lotus it's a terrible strategy.
But you used it on me in one.
I don't know. I forgot.
All right, second check.
I'm just making that up.
Second
Uh,
check.
Second pie show.
Hey, 22! That's going to be
Whoa.
actually pretty tough for you to beat.
6.
I beat you in like 3 minutes. It's a record.
All right, number 3.
I will lean in on this one to give hints, casting guidance.
On Corvus,
Guidance lasts
On
us a
Corvus.
minute, and I think Pie Show lasts longer than a minute, so...
he'll keep casting.
Okay. I mean, I'm going to notice what you're doing, though.
Well, he's never played, so I'm like trying to give him hints because I've played a few times.
Oh, so is
that's, like,
Momo going to
my-
come in and
my
help me
use of
out?
Guidance.
No, you have your proficiency,
I
so
do
it's
have my
evening the
proficiency.
playing field.
No, he has a better intelligence than me. I have a +1, and he has like a +4.
No, I've got +2.
Or 2. Okay, it is kind of leveling the playing field.
I only have a +1.
Okay, 14.
So I get 16.
Hey, you win that one. So it's Corvus 1, Zephyrus 2.
Was that because of my D4, Andy?
His was, what was yours again, John?
His was
14.
a 14.
Yes, I would have lost without inspiration.
Thomas, son, I see what you do over there. You cheater.
What? I'm not cheating. I'm trying to help him. He's brand new at this.
Keep your hands off of him.
Thank you, Thomas. He's not a very good teacher.
You've gotten better every time. You're doing much better.
All right, fourth roll.
He is legitimately getting better. I mean, come on now. 22!
Oh. 16.
All right.
No, sorry, 14.
Don't give up, Corvus. You're doing okay.
All right, Zephyrus is 1-3, Corvus 1.
You're doing better than Thomas over there.
Hey, I won at least 2 games. and they won a couple things.
Was that game 4?
Let's go for 5. Yep.
Okay, I'll let you win one.
What'd you roll?
7.
I got 15.
All right, 2-3. So Zephyrus wins the majority, but Corvus wins at the end.
No, well, yeah, he wins the last
Last
one.
game.
But, yeah, we can't not count the one that Thomas cheated on.
We can't really count the first one either because I was learning.
It's, best out of 5 is it is what it is.
That was not cheating, okay? I was helping him.
You help me too, then.
I can help you, but you know how to. It's your game. I don't need to help you in your own game.
You no need to help him either.
It was my second game. I was learning, and again, I don't think you were a great teacher. It took me a little while to get to understand how it worked.
Yeah, he didn't have my help. I had to do this all on my own.
I'm gonna switch to speaking Aquin to Corvus.
Okay.
And be like, you caught on much quicker than Thomas did. He's not really all that good. He won a couple of times off of beginner's luck, but he still doesn't understand the. I mean, it's his intelligence, you know.
I just stand there like a brooding mode, like, you better know you can't talk to me like that. I can't understand a word you're saying. That's not fair.
His muscles are here and not here.
And I will respond in Aquin that I would also respond that he's still pretty good at helping me. I mean, I was really missing some things about this whole tile here. I don't know. Are they all flowers? I don't know. What is this pie show made of? Or is it like
They're little. I mean, I would say they're little tiles. They're about the size of like casino chips.
Like a
And
pog.
well, I know, but what's on them? Is it
they're all
designed?
shaped like different flowers. There's a red set and a white set, and the red ones are all like red flowers, and the white ones are all like white flowers.
Well, this chrysanthemum, I didn't really understand what it was for until Thomas was able to enlighten me.
And I think the red ones are like more aggressive in their moves. Like there's special tiles that have special moves. We should play Scud Pie Show together. On somebody made it a real game, by the way, everyone. I think that the white pieces are a little bit more defensive and the red pieces are a little bit more aggressive. Might be like, I don't know, that whole red Fire Nation aggressive theme against the white Airbender defensive theme. I don't know.
That makes sense.
It lines up with the storyline, but yeah, you use the chrysanthemum the wrong way.
Yep, and again, Thomas helped me with that. Also,
Hold on, yeah, Thomas not help, Aslan help. Thomas, you will understand that the word Aslan does not translate into Aquin. It just comes out as Aslan.
That's
Proper
funny.
nouns, you know.
That's funny.
I will also be working the word fire into various sentences involving Thomas. So
In
things
Aquin
like
or normal?
Aquin. So
Interesting.
John won't understand why I'm referring to the carnation as a fire flower, but he won't actually know the reference to Keith's fire breathing. Just throwing in some hints.
Nice.
Thank you for that. I would think that the word fire in Aquin is like a derogatory term.
Probably is.
It probably is.
That could be true.
I'm swearing in other languages. Apparently.
He's one of those fire things. Ooh, fire. I don't know. The aquatic creatures would hate fire, right?
It seems
A quack?
like the case, yeah.
Whatever you guys are saying, you're making me want to learn just so I can understand what you guys are saying. 'Cause I hate being left out of the loop.
All right, go ahead and roll a intelligence check to see if you start learning a couple Aquan words.
Yeah, you know the word Aslan.
13.
You have figured out the word for fire in Aquan.
Ah.
Since he said it so many times, okay.
Uh-huh.
That makes sense.
And so we're on about week 4. And
We're really burning our time this episode.
yep.
Definitely don't want to get out to CNC Davy without Elwyn.
Right.
Yeah, I wanna take the group at nighttime and be like, I mean, is it like rainy or is it muggy? Is it hot and muggy? Is it stormy? What's the weather been like?
It's been all of those things at some points, but mostly
So,
hot and
on
muggy.
on an especially hot night that everybody's having trouble sleeping, I'll say, "Oh, guys, come here. You no sleep. It's so hot in this ship. It's burning me up." I'm like fanning myself with my new fan. Yeah, I mean, and I'm gonna say, why don't we go into my tea kettle together? Patrons say, more the merrier. Friends.
Wait,
And
so
then
we can-
whoever's willing within, I don't know, what is it, 30 feet of me, are all going to come in with me.
How many people can you bring in?
I'm not bringing in the crewmates, so I'm choosing just you guys. I think it's
Well, yes, but how many people can you bring in?
10? 6?
Okay.
Enough.
Wait, so we can actually join you in your teapot.
Yes, you come see. It is not hot and muggy in there. It's very cushy. It's we can dim the lights and sleep a good night's sleep. No rocking of the ship, no loud people moving around and banging. We get some good night's sleep.
Thank you. I will decline. I'd feel much safer if one of us was on the ship. Is there a way for me to bring you out of this tea kettle?
When you're on the inside, you can hear what's going on outside.
Okay.
I will
No.
definitely see the inside of the teapot.
I'm
No, it
very
does-
interested too,
entertaining.
but I don't feel like we should all go.
It does
inside.
count as an interdimensional space. Can I communicate telepathically with Momo within 100 feet of the kettle?
I would allow it within 100 feet of the kettle.
Okay. And can I also cast alarm? And would the alarm trigger if I'm inside the kettle? Because those two things combined might make Corvus feel good enough to come in.
I'm glad I'm not DM. I would totally say no to both of these.
It's I can still hear what's going on, so I'm not like in another plane of existence. It is interdimensional because it's bigger on the inside than it appears, like a Harry Potter tent. But it isn't like a bag of holding where we start suffocating.
Yeah, it technically says...
Alarm, I don't think I would allow... Oh,
I might not allow alarm, but I would totally allow the familiar. I find familiar needs a buff in upper levels anyway.
Yeah, I would kind of agree with the alarm because you're leaving the plane, so you would.
well, my thing with alarm is you can make an audible alarm, and if you can hear while outside of it.
I could do that.
That works. Yeah, I won't let it allow to be mental, but it could be a noise that happens.
All
as-
right. So
on the outside.
we'll be in the ship in the normal crew quarters. Actually, let's go to the captain's quarters. We'll go to the captain's quarters. I'll set an alarm around the perimeter, and if the perimeter is breached by any creatures size tiny and larger, and I mean like spiders won't trip it, but like Momo would. A rat probably wouldn't. I would want bigger than a rat, so maybe size small and larger. But basically, creatures larger than that would trigger it. We would hear the alarm, and we could jump out if necessary.
We would tell the crew, don't come into the room.
No.
I mean, it's the captain's quarters. We can lock the door.
We would totally tell the crew to come in if there's something going on.
Well, yes. Or just, yeah, something like that.
All right, and Momo will also keep watch.
Okay.
But basically, I'm trying to make a safe place where we can go and we can have a good rest, and then we can experience a long rest inside the kettle as a group.
All right.
Okay, when you come inside, what you see is there's a low table in the middle, like what would have been in a very Middle Eastern sort of a thing, and there's cushions around it, good for reclining while you eat or drink tea. There's like lounge beds or chases around the outside of it. The colors of the like torches, or not torches, lanterns on the sides of the room can be changed, and we can also dim them or turn them off. And no matter what the temperature is outside, the inside is going to be a solid like 72 degrees, and we can hear what's going on outside, but I don't think well, I mean, we would be bothered if it was a thunderstorm, right? But otherwise, I don't think we would be bothered by what's going on in the ship at this point. So this is, I think, a very good place for us to rest. I'll fix you guys up some tea, and we'll have a good time. I have like an actual teapot that I use for making tea, by the way. You see me carrying 2 pots all the time, and you've been wondering why.
Yep.
Oh, and anything that you don't want to keep with you all day, every day, any weapons or armor that you want to have but you don't want to have on it, just leave it here, and it'll stay here. When we come back in, it'll be here. You can come back and get it later.
Oh, that is a cool feature.
That is very neat.
Yeah, think of a bag of holding as a savings account, and this as a CD. You can't get in here very often. It's once a day. But you can put a whole lot more in here. There's no weight limit, honestly. You can put anything in here of any weight.
Wow. But what is there a size limit on? It has.
Well,
to
the
fit
room dimensions are a size. It's a circle, and it's what is it, 30, 40 feet wide and 30 feet tall, or is it 20 by 20? Let me check it out. The room is a size limit.
Okay.
But if you had some magical sword that you can't use right now or want to give to somebody and you just don't want to carry it around all the time, you could leave it here.
All right. What did you say? What'd you say your conditions were for the alarm?
Creatures of size small and larger. So this would be like the size of a bat or a hawk or Momo, you know. But like a mouse or a rat wouldn't trigger it. A spider wouldn't trigger it. They're too small.
Okay.
And they have to cross the threshold. So they would have to break in the window or climb in the window or open the door or climb under the door sill or something like that.
So you're not doing it like the 20-foot radius. You're doing it specifically just the ship.
I'm doing it around the room that we're in.
Oh, the room
walls,
that you're in.
Yeah, the captain's quarters, the walls, the door,
Yeah.
the window. Unless the room is too big for the spell, I wouldn't think the captain would have anything really nice.
No, the spell can go much larger than that. That's only like a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, I mean, it's a ship. It's very, very small, especially a merchant ship, which, I don't know, we stole it from pirates, whatever it was. But I wouldn't expect the captain's quarters to be super nice.
Would probably be at least 20 by 20.
Not typically, not in a merchant ship. You have to have every single square
This is
foot.
not a merchant ship. This is a galley. This is a big ship.
It is a galleon, yeah. I don't know where the pirates stole it from, though. Did they steal it from the Spanish
I
Navy?
wouldn't say it's as big as Barbossa's room from Black Pearl,
What do you need?
but it's maybe at least
Right.
half that size.
All right, then my fun surprise can't happen. I'm sad. I was gonna have a dolphin swim by and trigger your alarm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was my plan.
That would've
Oh,
been
I'm sorry.
hilarious.
It was on the room itself.
Right. So, because I was reading it and I was like, oh, 20-foot cube. Okay, that might get a little bit to the water, just enough to where I could have a dolphin trigger it.
That would have been funny.
But that was my plan. But otherwise, nothing happens.
Okay, I don't necessarily want to role play this, because I kind of want to speed through progression. But
Okay.
will definitely take Anya out on a couple of dates and outings type thing.
All right, go ahead and roll for how well the dates went.
Uh-oh.
Any modifier or anything?
I'll let you add proficiency and your either charisma or intelligence.
This is totally performance, man.
Oh, okay. I could do performance. I could see that.
Which is charisma. I don't think he's proficient in it, though.
Yeah, I'd much rather take intelligence, but
I don't see how it's an intelligence thing.
It's how well he's able to know, his fiance.
well, dirty 20 then for the first one.
Okay. So yeah, that was decent.
Good roll.
That'd be a nice date.
12 for the second.
All right, you tried to be a little adventurous and it backfired a little, but
11
otherwise,
for the third. And I'll
oof.
do one more.
All right.
And then 24.
Oh, made up for the good finale. Nice.
Nice.
I just figured one every 10 days seemed fair. And then how is the ship repairs coming along?
How much money do you spend on your dates?
That's for Casey to determine.
Yeah, I just want to bring it up before we move on.
That's
Are
true.
you using the love filter on her?
No, I don't. That is for pranks.
All right. So
Technically, you used it on us and we forgot about it.
Yeah.
So you're really good. Like your last date was 79 gold. Like you really lit up the town.
Really?
Y'all went and had some lobster.
Okay.
Why do they have lobster? They can have Kracken.
I'm gonna say the other three.
He probably went to a restaurant that was selling the Kraken that we sold them.
The other three I'm gonna say is 35 gold.
All right. Sounds good.
Let's have it when the repairs are about 90% complete. Let's go ahead and have everyone roll a perception check.
You know what I just realized?
What?
Elwyn is about the right age for the coming of age spell, the ceremony. I can give him a D4 to his ability checks for a while.
Wait, why do I have...
Wow. That would be hilarious and funny.
I think that's worth it.
Can I get a bunch of powdered silver too? I know I turned it into holy water already. My perception check is a 6, by the way.
Okay.
Mine is
23.
17.
Oh, one.
All right, Thomas. You're able to notice that there is a ship that seems to be circling the island. And you've seen it for the last 3 days.
Yeah, I'm way too busy playing around with detect magic rituals. I'm walking around the ship detecting magic on everything, going, "Wow, Thomas, your sword is glowing!
It always does this.
What is it you're looking at in the distance?"
There's a ship that I've seen the past 3 days. Same one. Go by.
Docking, undocking, it's...
No, it hasn't come into port. It's just going around in a circle.
Can you point it out?
Now that I've seen it, I will be looking for it, and when it comes by, I will point it out to people. Well, to at least our group.
Alright. Does
All
that
right.
happen where he sees it again?
Yep.
Does he point it out to me?
Right there. It's that ship.
Yeah, you see
I
it
want to
off in the
gift of flight.
distance.
I'm going to go fly out to it.
You're gonna go fly out to it?
Until I'm close enough to see what's on the sails.
Okay.
I think San Juan's getting used to seeing flying man in the harbor at this point.
I mean, they always know that trouble's about to happen whenever they see flying man. So
That's true.
It's not normal.
They're not shooting the cannons at me though, so that's better than what we dealt with at
yeah,
Tortuga.
they're not shooting the cannons, but they are ringing the warning bells. Cause
I almost got shot out of the sky in Tortuga.
right. Yeah, you fly closer and you can see that it's pirate sails.
Are you able to, with seeming, change your size?
It's the same thing as the disguise self, except it's on a group of people. So you can make yourself appear to be like a foot taller or a foot shorter, but you only appear to be that. If somebody actually tried to touch you, it would
Yes,
hit your
but
actual
could you
body.
make yourself appear as a bird while you fly?
You can't change your appendages. If you have 4 legs, you have to still have 4 legs. That's why one time at the very beginning, I cast levitate on myself, and then I tried to appear to be like a dragon because 4 legs, but there were no wings. There was no it was just a flying lizard thing with no tail.
I
Right?
see. Yep.
Right.
I stretched it as much as the DM lets you stretch the spell, but I confines of the spell. No, you can't make yourself appear to be a bird.
Okay.
We have somebody who could polymorph you into an actual bird, though.
I know. I was just thinking about for you to avoid getting shot at.
I'm all right. They have a disadvantage to hit me, and I'll fly back.
Well,
So
did
yeah,
the Kraken, and he hit you twice in a turn.
He has like a plus 12 to hit, and the second hit doesn't have a disadvantage. He would have hit me anyway.
I know.
so yeah, you see pirate sails, and it looks to be like a very sturdy and well put together ship.
Fly back, report that to my allies in the harbor. As our ship's getting finished soon, right? They're almost done. It's like 45 days.
Yeah.
We're 4 weeks in. That's like 30 days.
I'd say we're more like a week away type thing, but
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'll tell them that it looks like the ship's probably waiting for us. It looks like a very strong, sturdy ship. It's definitely a pirate ship. My guess is that it is waiting for us, though, because it's letting these other ships in and out of the harbor as necessary, and it's not doing anything with them.
Right.
Could that be the fabled Davy Jones there?
that would be my guess.
Well, what does the ship look like? Can you describe it?
I cannot. I don't know what it looks like.
You haven't heard tales of what it may appear to be?
I've heard tall tales, but I don't know the authenticity.
Maybe I go out there and
Tales are
ask,
better than nothing.
ask to talk to Davy. What is he like?
Never met him.
What are
Well, you know
the
stories. What do the stories say?
what legends?
Is he told to be a friendly person?
Well,
Willing to
legend has it that Davy Jones is an incredible dancer. He's got masterful feet. He just waltzes and tangos and
May I roll an insight check?
Sure.
Nope.
You believe everything
He's a
he
dancer.
says.
It's an 8. It's lower than a passive, though. So I think that just kind of makes it a fail. He doesn't even need to roll deception on that. It's not good. Actually, your deception is so pathetic, maybe.
I will force him to roll deception.
okay. $14.
Yep.
It's better than an 8.
You believe everything he says.
Dance. Maybe I go fly out there and invite him to a dance-off then.
It's certainly possible. I've never met him. I would be prepared for things to go south. So
Isn't
I
that the
might
direction we're going-
recommend
going
waiting for a dance off until
I'm gone.
you're ready. Okay, well, you go.
And
I'm gonna fly out there as quickly as I can, land on the ship if I can, and then ask to see Davy for a good dance off.
before you ask, I'm going to cut it right there so that next episode I can title it The Dance Off with Davy Jones, because that sounds like a fantastic title. And,
This is stuff that you just never predicted would happen.
correct. That's why we're going to start next session with The Dance Off with Davy Jones as what is going to start the session. So, for those that were watching, stop by. Thank you very much. If you're watching on Twitch, please give a follow. Or if you're watching on YouTube, please give a subscribe. And
Not going to end well.
yeah,
No,
catch
it
us
is not.
catch us in 2 weeks for the Dance Off with Davy Jones. And we'll see you next time.